Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Apologies for the delay in getting this video up. I've been quite busy. My last video I did was in December, and I've had plans for doing a video for quite some time now, but a few things have happened which I've got exciting updates about. So the main reason why I've been a bit busy is I got married in January to my beautiful wife, Katie, who will be embarrassed by that mention. We had a great time. We had bouncy castles and a salt course. We had a ceilidh, and then we went on a wonderful honeymoon in Tenerife. And she now works down in a hospital in Darlington, and I continue to work at Durham. And I had planned sort of doing videos on anxiety and on a number of different symptoms that I've been getting. But life got a little bit busier when a little thing called the global pandemic arrived. So the coronavirus, originating in Wuhan, China, came along and has disrupted a lot of people's lives and has affected people all over the country in different ways. And for me, being a hospital doctor, my job has changed significantly. So I went from working at Durham Hospital to manning a COVID ward in Bishop Auckland Hospital. Wasn't quite the plan, but COVID has been quite a nasty virus and has been hard to really control. So it was not intentional that I manned a COVID ward, but that is what happened. And then I subsequently contracted COVID. I got the coronavirus and had a swab, which was on the Tuesday. Very uncomfortable. If anybody's had it, you don't know what it means. The swab up the nose was particularly uncomfortable, and the swab into the throat makes you gag, but it's not as bad as the nose, which just felt like somebody was drilling into my skull. It was pretty awful. But that came back as positive, and so my holiday from Monday to Friday was disrupted by becoming ill on Monday night. Tuesday morning was when I came back swab positive. So my holiday plans of doing videos and other things got slightly curtailed. So I wanted to talk to you about coronavirus and Parkinson's disease. But I wanted to also give you a bit of an update as to what I've been doing. So coronavirus, the symptoms are variable from person to person. They often talk about cough and breathlessness and fevers, but we've seen people with diarrhea, vomiting. We've had people with just confusion or delirium. And for me, I had severe headaches where the side of my head was actually palpably painful. So lying down on the pillow at night was painful. Severe headaches. I had quite high temperatures, so I had rigors. I didn't really have much in the way of breathlessness, but my Parkinson's symptoms are a lot worse, and that really impacted my ability to recover because it affected my sleep. So I had worsening symptoms of stiffness in my right shoulder, particularly right hip, ankle, hand has been particularly bad as well. But what I developed, which was new, was restless leg syndrome. That's where basically my leg felt like it had to keep on moving, and it was just painful, and could never get comfortable. So going from maybe 5 or 6 hours sleep, I was getting 2 or 3 hours sleep. So over sort of 3 or 4 nights, I'd be getting 6, 7 hours sleep. And that's not really the best way to recover from a pretty nasty viral illness. And that my sympathy for people with restless leg syndrome has gone up enormously. I think if anybody has that, it's really horrid. Interestingly, it can be with people with Parkinson's get it, but a lot of people without Parkinson's disease get restless leg syndrome. But they sometimes respond to the dopamine agonists. I must admit I was self-medicating, so I didn't go for a dopamine agonist. I had some Madapar capsules, 125s, and when I wasn't getting any sleep, I thought I'd take one. What's the worst that could happen? And it gave me 3 to 4 hours sleep. And then I woke up again with stiffness. And then when I woke up in the morning with increased stiffness, I tried using my dispersible Madapar tablets. And that again did help, and it worked within about 15 minutes, which was pretty good. But I was just getting very mindful that I don't want to just reach for tablets and capsules to get my Parkinson's under control. and as people who follow the channel well know that I like to exercise. So I went onto YouTube and I did some searching for a good YouTube video, and I found one by a guy called Tressor, who's an interesting guy. He's a Russian ballet master who developed Parkinson's in his late 40s. He's now in his late 50s, I believe, and he has a great YouTube channel and website called PD on the Move. And he recorded a video 1 month ago on a daily exercise video, about 30 minutes long, and it's absolutely brilliant. I've been doing that pretty much every day for the last 5 or 6 days, and it's really helped. I've no longer needed to use my Madapar dispersal tablets, and my symptoms are much better. So, as I often advocate on this channel, Parkinson's disease is, yes, it's going to be treated with tablets, but exercise is really key. And COVID, with the lockdown, has impacted on my Parkinson's management because the gym's closed, the swimming pool's closed, my Pilates classes had to go onto Zoom. It's been quite disruptive for my treatment plans, but I've been able to adapt my exercise regime, and it's working quite well. So one of the things I liked about this PD on the Move video is it's all about stretching and maintaining flexibility as well as working on stamina. So highly recommend that. And he's got a very good website with lots of free videos for workouts as well. There is an app that he's selling. I've not used the app, but judging by his workout videos, I highly recommend having a look at that. So that's the coronavirus and Parkinson's disease. Thankfully, my symptoms got better, so I was off work for 2 weeks, but I've been back at work for the last 2 weeks. But more interestingly, just generally speaking, viral illnesses do make Parkinson's symptoms worse. I tend to find that when I've had a viral illness in the past, my Parkinson's symptoms get worse before the virus really shows itself. So my Parkinson's symptoms get worse. I don't know why, and then 2 days later, I get a runny nose and a cough. I've got a small viral infection there. And coronavirus was similar, but just slightly worse. I did check with my neurologist, who advised me that just because I got restless leg syndrome when I've had a viral illness doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to develop it as part of my disease progression. But I've now had Parkinson's disease for 2.5 years, and my symptoms haven't progressed too much, I don't think. Certainly I'm keeping fit. I have lost a lot of weight from the coronavirus, and that has affected my muscle strength, but I'm hoping to get back into doing that again. So that's my first video for 5 months. Apologies for the delay. I will try and get onto some more videos. If you can comment in the comment section below with what you'd like me to record a video on, I'll try and do that as soon as I can. I hope you found it helpful. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below, and I will look forward to hearing from you and seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.